Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Community Talks with Céline. Today I will be picking a very interesting topic that, is very debatable in community, and that is swag. So, what is swag? Swag is basically company merchandise that you give free to your members at certain events or to certain challenges, at booths you might have at conferences. There might be different ways how to incentivize, of course, using swag. But most importantly, it has become a little bit debatable because a lot of companies have really started using swag way too much. And I have read from a lot of community experts, I would like to say too, who are also seasoned community professionals, that they started saying, get rid of the swag, don't use it anymore, and just like throw it away and start afresh. And I wanted to share my thoughts on this and my experience, because I think I get to call myself an experienced and seasoned community professional too, considering I have been in this industry too since 2014, so it's been a long run. And yes, now we're growing more and more in the community space. So number one, I personally think swag is cool if done right. So my personal take is, of course, that if you are a member of way too many different communities and companies, and you have at home 10, 20 different companies of swags, yes, of course, throw it out and you have too many things at home. But if you are a loyal member to a certain community and a tribe, and you're part of the whole mission and belonging of that company, then I think you will really value the swag that you get from them. And this will go for your community members. So I am going to show some examples too. I worked at Yelp for a really long time. I still have my, thermal flask bottle. I still use it and love it. I have another one here as well, but with the virtual background, it's getting orange. It's actually white. I am wearing my very cool Camera Creators sweater because I'm working at Camera Creators as a community lead, as you know, and we have some really cool notebooks like this as well. These are just some examples. I have a whole lot of swag at home, and at Yelp, we had like millions of different swag. So anybody who is part of a Yelp community or who is an elite and is watching this, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So the experience I had is, yes, people really do like getting free things. So they will just throw themselves at something just to get it for free. But if it's something that they really can use in their daily lives, not just pens, everybody can make pens, but if it's a really nicely designed and cool notebook, if it's a super cool, t-shirt or a sweater, because they actually really identify with your company, your community, your mission, then people will like to wear it. Or what else do you use in a daily time? Yes, we do use flask bottles a lot, or, drinking bottles. And really cool coffee French press I have, for example, as well, with Yelp's logo on it. Things like that you will actually really like to use, and not every single person does the same type of swag. So they go a really long way. And I want to say this because we, and I at Canva, for example, use swag as well as an incentive in my community. And the outcome is a lot of the times that I get good feedback from my community, because they all express their gratitude, but they also love to feel this belonging to being part of this program. So getting this piece of swag, which is, it differs, of course, as different types of swag, but people then feel super happy because they can identify with it. They really like being a part of that community, and probably are not a part of very similar other communities as well. So this one sticks out and they want exactly that one. So don't give up on swag, is my take. Really think about what people need in their daily lives that they can take with them, for example. So, your company logo will be on whatever they're using all day long and people will see it, but that person and your community member will really identify with it and want to take it with them all day long and be happy to carry it around with them. So that's my take. Don't give up on swag.